So digital signature. Signature and laws. Digital signature, normally when you go to the bank, actually you present a check, you put the signature, which makes sure that you are the person. They will verify the signature at the time of opening the bank. And then if it matches, it say, yes, this is you are the person who's withdrawing that money. So in the financial industry, these signatures are very important. So person has present. Sometime when you receive the CCNA certificate, for example, it has some kind of signature. I think it used to be John Chamber. I don't know if he's the John Chamber or somebody else. So you get some kind of signature that verify that this is from the trusted, or this is from the person who is actually claiming the person he is. Okay. So in the digital signature, you can see if the digital signature has the signature is authenticated, signature is unalterable, signature is not reusable, signature cannot be repudiated. So you can see digital signature provides the same functionality as a handwritten signature for the electronic documents. Nowadays, you can see some companies are also using DocuSigns as well. Yeah, Adobe DocuSign. So they actually send you a contract. You just put the name. So rather than you send a letter with the document, you wait 2-3 days. Within 2 minutes, you just put the name, and that is acceptable because that is in an electronic format. Okay, so digital signature provides the same functionality as a handwritten signature for the electronic signature. But why we need signature, by the way? To verify the identity, isn't it? So verify the identity of the person who is claiming. So when you get a degree, so degree certificate, it has the stamps plus signature of maybe the dean or the principal, whatever it is. Okay, which verify whenever you go for a job hunting, you show the degree, it validates that this is you achieved with it after 4 years of degree, and this is the institute, this is the person, this is the department, this is the so this has all the information. So if it's verified by the signature, it means that this document is authentic, valid. Okay. Digital signature is used to determine if someone edited a document after the user sign in. Okay. So the digital signature is used to determine if somebody edited. So digital signature is used to determine if someone edited a document after the user initially signed in. Digital signature is a mathematical method used to check the authenticity and integrity of the message. So both the things, authenticity and the integrity. Digital documents or software. In many countries, digital signature has the same legal importance as manually signed document. Digital signatures are also provide the repudiation as well. Okay, but you mean that the person cannot deny? If he signature it before, he cannot deny that I did not withdraw the money. Now the bank has the proof. Okay. So how digital signature technology work? Now we are on the internet. How you can verify this? This is a very, I would say, not an easy job. There's a complex process behind the scene. Okay, because there are millions of people are working on the internet. So you can see Alex created a digest message, encrypted it with a private key. Okay, so asymmetric algorithm cryptography is the basis of digital signature. So a public key algorithm like RSA generate two keys, one private and one public. The keys are mathematically related. So you can see this is actually is signing it with the private key. Alice created a message digest and encrypt it with her private key. Okay, this ensure the message come from the Alex because it's signed with the Alex private key. Okay, so private key use actually to sign that it is definitely from the person who has. So it has some kind of footprint. When you receive the public key, it has some kind of footprint of the private key as well. Okay. So what are the certificates?